welcome to Vlogtober day 4? I think it's day 4. Today we've got a work heavy day. Got a networking thing and then a meeting. So I figured today would be a good chance to talk about, look at all this. Still need to pack all of this. A good chance to talk about how I became a graphic designer, why I'm a graphic designer, and what I actually do for my job, which has not yet come up because I've been too busy doing holiday things. Okay, first things first though. Can I help you? What would you like? What would you like? Oh, breakfast. Breakfast. I want breakfast. Give me breakfast. Let's go feed Fatty. Little Miss Lady Fat Butt. Having some breakfast. And I'm gonna have some coffee. I don't have time for proper coffee this morning. So I'm going for barista style coffee. Not quite as good as barista style coffee, but better than normal coffee. I need a lot of coffee this morning. Oh, blimey, it's dark. I would open the curtains, but I don't think it'll make a slight bit of difference because oh, he reacted. Thank goodness I'm going to Hawaii. So this is my list for the day. Whoop. All these things should have done a long time ago, but I have not done them. I have to get down my cases, I have to pack, change the bed, wash the bedding, fix the dress, sew Grace's play suit, sort the phone, sort the insurance, shopping, find currency, empty wardrobe. The currency, I was worried that the dollar was in free fall. I didn't put shower or brush my hair on the list, so this is what you're getting. Not the dollar, I was worried that the pound was in free fall because of the whole Brexit malarkey. So I bought a load of dollars last month and I put them in a safe place. I have no idea where the safe place is. Okay, I have ticked one thing off the list at least. Got some new pillows for my aunt who's staying while I'm away. And these are super comfortable. Oh, nice. Bed changed. I guess I put some clothes on because the next job is to go up in the loft and find a suitcase. Pack. Okay. I need to do an emergency run to find a suitcase. I thought I had a suitcase. I was sure I had a suitcase. But I've just remembered that our medium-sized suitcase broke on the way back from Greece last year. So I don't have a suitcase. Panic. And while I'm here, I thought I would redo some of the things that I filmed yesterday that got corrupted. So basically following on from the health story, I thought I'd tell a bit about how I became a graphic designer. So I mentioned yesterday that I studied engineering at university. So I did 3 years at Cambridge and then I think it was 6 years in total at Durham, trying to get an engineering degree. I always wanted to be an engineer. I always wanted to build bridges. But I ended up leaving without finishing. So I have a certificate in higher education instead of a degree, which means I'm not qualified to be an engineer. But when I left university, every single job I applied for, from I don't know, like cleaning jobs, receptionist jobs, data entry jobs. Not data entry jobs, I was underqualified for data entry jobs because they were asking for a numerical degree, which is ridiculous. Cleaning jobs, caring jobs, receptionist jobs, shop jobs, bar jobs. I had a database of over 250 jobs I applied for, and they all said I was overqualified, which is just the most frustrating thing ever because I didn't actually have a qualification. So I couldn't get a job anywhere. My mum and my sister went to a knitting group, and the lady running the knitting group decided she was opening a shop. So they managed to wangle me a job working part-time in a knitting shop. And I'd never knit before in my life. Never knit before. So Mum taught me how to knit, and I started working in the shop part-time 3 days a week. And then when I was on holiday 6 months later with my sister, I got a message to say she was actually closing the shop and moving it 20 miles away, which was too far for it to be practical for me to work there anymore. So I was on holiday with Big Sister, and there was quite a bit of sangria, and we decided I would just open my own shop. So I had a knitting shop. Within 6 months of never having knit before, I owned a knitting shop, which was a bit of a leap. Then the migraines got worse again, and I struggled to open the shop because it was just me working in the shop, and I was losing up to 3 or 4 days a week. It's just not practical to be in a shop where people expect to be able to go in and order things and buy things, and get a little bit annoyed after a while if there's nobody there. So I closed the shop in January, it was 2015, and within a week of announcing that I was closing the shop, Mum was diagnosed with colon cancer, which was a bit of a shock. She had no symptoms whatsoever. It was all an NHS screening programme, which is fantastic because it was caught so early. She had a minor surgery, and then a bit of chemo, and it's all cleared up. But it was good timing in a way because it meant that I was closing the shop. I was there. I could care for her. I could look after her. Be there with her through it all. Take her to all the chemo appointments and everything. And it wasn't until after all of that had passed, I suddenly had to think about what I was going to do now. Got one. Fatty's claiming it already. What do you think, Fatty? Did I make the right choice? So I got this one. 30 inches. There's stuff on. It's one of those where you don't need to, it rolls like this. Blah, 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 blah. I think it should do the job. And also it was on sale for £40. That should do me. Whoop. So I think we're on track. So far I have changed the bed, washed the bedding, got down the cases, found there wasn't a case, bought a case. Found the currency, surprisingly filed in the travel documents folder. Oh, not the place I would have looked. Not normally a filing person. So I think I keep having to add things onto the list instead of crossing things off the list. Remembered I bought some more memory for my laptop that needs to be put in a laptop, so that needs to be installed. And also Fat Cat's continuing a dirty protest and has peed in the hallway rug, so now that needs washed. Okay, I'm gonna pack and continue my story while I pack. Being slightly complicated by the fact that there's so many new things. I need to take all the labels off them as I go. Right, so Oh. Yeah, so after Mum's cancer treatment, I had a good think about what I should do and decided that something that combined the technical skills of my engineering with kind of the artistic, creative skills that I had while I had the knitting shop, because when it comes down to it, knitting's really a crafty, creative, artistic thing. And I thought about going into graphic design. I've always been interested in design. Like I said, I wanted to build bridges. I've always loved architecture, but also really loved typography and poster design and things like that. Flip-flops in. So I took a lot of online courses, and then when I spoke to the guy at the job centre, he had a lot of courses available that were funded by the EU to get people back into work. So I took some of those courses and digital marketing and all sorts of things, and then I started a graphic design business, and it's worked out really well because it's flexible. I don't have to be in an office 9 to 5 like you would if you were in-house. So that means it's flexible around my migraines that are still coming, even though they're a lot less, they're still coming. And also I've got the flexibility to take time out and take Mum to hospital appointments and things like that. And also to work wherever I want to. So I tend to work, I think I've already said, I tend to work in the house in the mornings and then in Starbucks in the afternoons. But it also means that if I'm doing something like this and going away for a while, all I need is my laptop and pencil and some paper, and I can do it wherever I want. So that is fantastic. So that's really how I became a graphic designer. And it's going well, it's fitting in well around what I need to do right now. It's obviously an adjustment. Very different to what I thought I was going to do and very different to what I'd planned. But you know, you've just got to roll with the punches. Yeah, so that's basically 2, 3. Do I need 2 black vest tops? I don't think I do. Let's just take one. Oh, this is going to take so long. I'm going to fast forward and I'll see you on the other side. I'm hitting a wall now. It's 9 PM. Bag is packed. Only thing left to do is fix the SD card in my phone and put some new memory in my laptop. And then I'm all good to go. So I guess I'll say goodnight. I don't know when I'll get this edited up because I'm going to be on a plane for a long time. One thing is I'm going to be on a plane for a long time, but the second thing is I don't know whether I'll be able to charge my laptop. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get this up tomorrow, but who knows. And then the next time I'm filming, I'll be on my way to Hawaii. Exciting. See you later.